So one of my favorite 3-packs for a home exercise program to help clients work on overhead flexion, horizontal adduction, and external rotation can be done in the door frame. So this is just a regular closet door frame, bathroom door frame, anything like that. But basically one of the first ones that I do that I think is the easiest, not just for overhead flexion, but also for thoracic extension, is I have my client stand in the door frame. You guys can't see it, but my sacrum, the bottom of my pelvis, is touching the door frame. My shoulder blades are touching the door frame, and my head's touching the door frame. So I've got 3 points of contact that will always remain in contact with the door frame. I reach back, I grab. If I can't get here naturally, I can use a little bit of assistance, but I hook my fingers into the door frame. Depending on how high I reach, it increases the flexion angle. But from this position, all I'm doing is an isometric pull. So I'm pulling down this way. Obviously be aware that you don't rip the molding off your door frame, but I can lightly pull, hold that position for a 5 to 7 second count, and then relax. I can do this 5 to 7 times, 5 to 7 repetitions. And when I'm done, I let the arms down. I can repeat for a second set a little bit higher, and then a third set as high as I feel comfortable in going. So that's overhead flexion. Now, if I want to work external rotation, I can start sideways in the door frame. I hook my index and maybe middle finger inside the door frame. And as I start to back away, what happens is it opens up the anterior shoulder. It brings me into this like throwing motion position, but this allows me to get the stretch into external rotation. I can do again a contract, relax, isometric hold in this position, 5 to 7 seconds. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling down gently here to tighten the musculature in the front of the shoulder. Then I relax. I would repeat 5 to 7 sets. I can do it in an elevated position. I could do it in a down low position. Whatever is comfortable for you that allows you to put tension through the tissue. And then finally, if I'm working on crossbody, stretching the posterior capsule, horizontal adduction, there's a couple ways I can do this. One of my favorite ways is I would grab onto the door frame here as I lean away, so it creates a little bit of traction pulling my arm across. I want to make sure that shoulder sits nice and low, and all I'm doing is I'm using my other hand to kind of give myself a hug. I'm thinking about bringing the inside of that elbow to the front of the opposite shoulder. I keep that shoulder low. You should feel some pull through the posterior capsule. It's a capsular stretch more than anything else. This is a longer duration, 30 seconds to 60 seconds, 2 to 3 times. I relax it. Of course, we can go to the other side and get the other arm. This would be a 3-pack home exercise program that would be appropriate as long as your physical therapist has specifically prescribed this for you. Don't do it unless you've been told by your physical therapist it's safe to do. Guys, I'll catch you on the next video.